Okay, here we are today. New day, ready to go. Just getting ready to put in our weboost RV unit. So open things up right now. Really pretty cool how they label everything, the A and B, so you know where things are going, which installation box it is based on the directions that they give you. It really is a well organized piece of information. So really like the way that they've done this. We're going to take things apart, get things set up initially, and wait a second. Okay, we're gonna get things set up. Grab box A, see what's in here. So we have our antenna and then some additional contents that are going to go with the next few steps. The next installation, box B, so this is where we connect the cable to the inside antenna. And we also have steps 4 and 5 here, fastening the ends together, some other parts that are going to go in with some of the other pieces. So basically the concept is this. They give you the information about putting it in on the outside antenna in the very far back of the bus. I already have a section where there was an old CB antenna in this thing. I've never used a CB, so it's of no use to me. And so there's a spot where there's an old CB antenna. There's actually even a spot where it comes into the wall, and that is up in the front by the driver's seat. So the next step then is we have to give some distance between that antenna and the indoor antenna. And so what we're going to do is kind of do a little test, but we think we can get it towards our kitchen area on the bus, which is about mid-bus. That should give us our 15 feet of separation between the two antennas, and also puts in a pretty central location for us. So when we're at the table, at our dining table, which is where we do a lot of our video editing and that sort of thing, so it'll be close enough to there. It's close enough to this area. If you're just sitting on the couch, want to watch some videos on your iPad or whatever, perfect spot for it. So I think we're going to be in a good spot. We're going to run a test on everything first before we do anything, and I'll get back with you and we'll show you the results. I have AT&T service, but I barely get any signal. So currently I'm going to turn off my Wi-Fi just because I want to make sure that I'm not pulling any signals off of that. And then, because we use our AT&T Wi-Fi, so I don't want that to happen. So we're going to go into the keypad. We're going to do a star 3001 pound 1 2 3 4 5 pound star and dial that. And we have just put it into field test mode with the unit on. My measured, let's see if we can see that. The measured RSSI is currently 65 dBm. It's kind of been bouncing around just a little bit. It was at 70 just a minute ago. 6350, 6550. Okay, so currently 4 bars, measured RSI, kind of ranging anywhere from about 58 to 75. So it's bouncing between 3 to 4 bars. I'm gonna turn it off. And my measured RSI just bounced back up to 132, 85, 89. It's kind of bouncing around a little bit. 102, you can see it's starting to go up. And as you see, looks like I have 1 bar. I am on LTE. So that's coming into it. There's a little bit of extra gunk that goozed out. This was from an old, I don't know, CB antenna or something. And then there's the unit screwed on right there. Seems to be fine. Working really well. Let's take it in from the inside. Okay, so basically it comes in right there. Comes through there. Probably hide these a little bit better as time goes by. Comes through here and around the corner. We're plugged in right now with a regular AC cord, but that will be direct wired in 12 volt. And if you take a look in there, you can see what we did. And there she is. Wired through over here, into there, down the side, and sits right there. And we'll probably put a little sticky tape on there or something, maybe. I did leave an extra space up there so that we can get a little bit more room from it. But the 12 volt connection will get used up here. And if you can see, there's some 12 volt wires, positive and negative, coming through, and so we'll be tapping into those. But I don't have the connections I need, and I don't want to just like black tape wire it, so I'm gonna wait until I have the right tools. For right now, it's plugged into the AC and working very well. I am currently looking at 3 bars LTE, where normally I have none.